Good morning, Framingham High School. You've just tuned into a brand new broadcast of Flyer News. Today we're going to have Weather Watch and Emily Tostein time.
We also have some unsettling news about some transactions occurring within Hopkinton, but then we'll get right back to an interview with the drama company. Then we'll wrap things up with our daily salute to the flag, along with some announcements our students would like to issue out.
So wake up, Framingham, because we've got a full show today here on Flyer News. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Flyer News. I'm Ben Weiner.
And I'm Alex Serge. Today is April 5th, a day 5 of periods running BAEFG.
So today we're going to make up for Monday by starting off with weather, which will hopefully explain why we are seeing snow in April.
So let's take it to weather now with Lacey Edwards.
Good morning, FHS. So we had quite the snowy April day yesterday, and today will be just as cold, but much sunnier and less winter-like. Early tomorrow morning, we will have sunny skies, and later there will be increasing clouds and winds. Thursday will be somewhat warmer with temperatures in the 50s, and we can expect a mostly cloudy day with some scattered showers, and later in the afternoon, that will carry us over into Friday morning, leaving us with a pretty rainy Friday. After all of that crazy weather, we have a nice, calm, and cloudy weekend with temperatures in the 40s, so overall, we have a pretty minimal amount of sun and chilly temperatures this week. So don't forget to wear your jackets. This has been Weather Watch with Lacey Edwards. Let's take it back to the desk.
This past Monday, an international consortium of international journalists have leaked a massive document called the Pan Am Papers. The papers allegedly reveal a clandestine network involving associates of Vladimir Putin to publish and the FIFA ethnic community to talk about people who have been blacklisted by the U.S. for corruption. The papers exceed 11 million documents going back and forth decades and are supposedly connected to the Pan Am law firm Moscow Fonseca. Reports say that the law firm helped establish a secret shell company for an offshore account to allow for global powers to take play in it. While this does not necessarily indicate illegal activity, but it does possibly convict people that have been blacklisted by the U.S. due to drug trafficking and terrorism. Flyer News will continue to update this story as it develops.
This past weekend, 12 Framingham Flyers participated in the 27th Annual National High School Coaches Association Wrestling Championship. This is a tournament declared the most prestigious national championship in any high school sport in America. The team traveled to Virginia for the 3-day tournament. Although Framingham did not place, Marlon Lamas, Robbie Billenstein, and Icru Montero each won a match, while coming very close to placing. Pablo Elgato won 3 matches and truly proved himself to the nation. This was a very good chance for wrestlers to receive a bit of fame, as over 200 college coaches and Olympic coaches attended the event with the purpose of recruiting. Make sure to congratulate all of our wrestlers, and we look forward to a successful season next year.
On March 31st, E.L. Harvey and Son Recycling Plant, Hopkinton, found a man now identified as Shannon Priestley was found dead on their conveyor belt. The body was found on the conveyor belt at 8:40 a.m. and was discovered by workers sorting out newspapers, cardboards, cans, and other materials collected from the home and business. With more on the story, we have Benji Kling now.
Police are now investigating after a body was found at a municipal recycling center in Hopkinton on Thursday morning. The body was first reported around 8:40 a.m. by employees of E.L. Harvey & Sons, a trash and recycling company. Quote, "The body was mixed in with items that were brought into this regional recycling facility," said Lieutenant Joseph Bennett of Hopkinton Police. The police also confirmed that all employees were accounted for and that the death is not a workplace accident. According to Hopkinton Police, detectives believe the body is that of a 40-year-old Caucasian male. They also believe that the body was brought from an quote-unquote outside community. Workers were sent home and the business was closed for the day as police continue their investigation. Reporting for Flyer News, this has been Benji Klink. Let's take it back to the desk.
But this was with all this talk on things such as movie reviews and entertainment, we usually forget about the amazing things such as production involving actors. And currently we have an in-studio interview. This interview will hopefully talk about what the drama company is up to, allowing us to learn a little bit more of what goes on behind the scenes. We also get to learn things such as basically what actors must go through and all sorts. So without further ado, let's take it to Evan now.
Good morning. Today I'm here with two members of the FHS Drama Company, Andrew and Seth. So, if you just want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Seth. And I'm Andrew.
And so, obviously, congratulations on making it to finals and winning. Can you tell us a little bit about what the play was about?
So, it's about this school where instead of 30 classrooms on one floor, there's 30 classrooms. They all have their own floors, so there's 30 floors. And it's all this crazy stuff that happens inside the school, like children getting turned into apples and other crazy stuff.
Yeah, so it's pretty much, it's a TYA, which is a theater for young audiences, and it takes place on the 30th floor of the school. And it's just all the crazy adventures that the students go with all the crazy teachers that come in and out of the classroom.
So, obviously, it was a lot of work. What was the process preparing for festival?
We did a lot of workshops before we started rehearsing and staging. We actually had a clown come in from Salem State who taught us how to move our bodies basically and get comfortable with ourselves.
We have a lot of people on our tech crew. So we have people that make all the costumes and design the makeup and the set that we have to put on the stage in 5 minutes and take off of the stage in 5 minutes, which is very hard to do, but we managed to do it.
All right, and finally, what does it mean now that you've won state festival? Like the fundraising, all that.
So now we move on to New England's, which isn't a competition, it's just a showcase basically. And there's a lot of money. I think we have to raise like $25,000 or something crazy like that. And we haven't won in 10 years, so it feels really big.
So we have a GoFundMe page. We're trying to raise $25,000? Yeah, we're trying to raise $25,000. And that's on top of all the fundraising that we're going to do with benefit performances. We have one on Saturday, I believe.
Yes,
yeah, we have one on Saturday. And it should be like $10 a ticket, and you should all come out.
All right, thank you for your time, and once again, congratulations. Let's take it back to the desk.
Stories about the world around us are great, but we cannot forget how important it is to learn best to interact with said world.
Well, an important part of interacting with others is learning how to communicate with them.
Fortunately, we've got Emily Tote with us to help aid in breaking down those language barriers. Okay, so now we're getting to the point in our show, the most important part in our show, when we show our patriotism for our country.
Yep, there are many colors to the flag, actually 3 in fact, red, white, and blue. Fortunately, some people that we know are actually wearing those colors to help indicate what they are talking about.
I'd consider 3 to be a lot of colors, but I think it really is a great thing. Like, we're matching our background now. It's very good to give context to what we're doing. And actually, speaking of which, now we have our red, white, and blue friends, Jared, Brockway, and Shane Chikichi here with the pledge.
Take it to them now. Yeah. Oh, that was not the worst.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go.
Good morning, FHS. Today is Tuesday, April 5th, day 3 with periods running B, A, E, F, G. Boys varsity baseball has an away game at Weymouth at 3:45, while girls varsity softball has a home game against Weymouth at 3:45. Also, there will be a Yankee Candle fundraiser until April 15th. Contact a freshman class officer or advisor for more details. That's it for me. More announcements.
Good morning. We have a pair of Mr. FHS promos today.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick right now. Love sick for Beyonce. Kind of jealous of Jay-Z. Like, I really like his music and all, but I hate him because he's married to Beyonce, which is my life goal. Oh, keep talking. Got it.
So it's just like, I went to the barber the other day, and I told him I wanted a little off the top. And then this happened.
And he'll say he wants a little off the top, and then his whole head will be
The best jokes are always explained.
He got some girl's number at Model UN.
Actually, sad story, she hasn't replied to any of my texts.
It's going somewhere.
Johnny. Yeah. Zach Stetson, senior.
Damn, Daniel! And I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm John Marchetti, grade 12. We got football practice after school, 2:30. Be on the turf. All right, go Flyers.
I'm doing Mr. FHS because I heard there would be free food. I heard wrong.
All right, I'm now going to be doing a cartwheel.
All right, so as far as you're concerned, today's beach day. So you see anybody wearing beach wear or a fabulous cut officer, anything like that, be sure to buy tickets.
It's Thursday, 7 p.m. Tickets are $10. Buy them. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time.
The sophomores are starting to sell tickets for our raffle. There's a lot of great items, such as 4 tickets to the Red Sox, so if you see any sophomores selling during lunches, you should definitely buy some from them.
Also, sophomores, we're starting to sell tickets for our sophomore dance, which is April 29th. The first week, we're selling them for $7, and then they'll be $10 after that. So we'll be selling those during lunches, after school, and before school. And if you want to help sell for the raffle or the dance, come see one of the officers, or you can sign up on the Facebook group. Thanks, guys.
Boys volleyball has a home game in the front gym at 4 o'clock against Needham. They're the defending state champs, and they're going to bring people, so we got to bring the noise today.
Buenos días, hoy va a ser el primer juego del equipo de voleibol masculino. Los invitamos al primer, para que puedan ver el opening. Va a ser contra Needham, los que ganaron el State Championship el año pasado. Muchas gracias.
Hi, juniors. Today we're going to start selling our cotillion tickets. You could have bought them yesterday, but for this whole week, we're going to be selling them for $65. You can buy them either in B205 or C108 after school until 3 o'clock, or in the morning in C108 from 7 to 7:15.
And also,
Try to buy them as soon as possible because next week they'll be 70 and after break they'll be 75. And you can, if you're bringing someone from outside of school, you need to have a guest form, so you can pick those up in the grade office or in B205 or C108, and that needs to be filled out by the school where your guest is coming from and approved by Mr. Convery. Thanks.
Doesn't look like Mr. Olson will be joining us, so it's period B, guys.
And now's the part of the show where we bring our episode to a close.
Make sure to check out the Framingham Education channel at 5 and 8 o'clock on channels 8 Comcast, 15 RCN, and 41 Verizon Fios.
And look us up on YouTube to see our broadcast again. I'm Alex Hirsch.
And I'm Ben Weiner. Take it easy, FHS.
You're crazy. I like you.